A stunning twist. Welcome to New Sky TV. Today's spotlight belongs to Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen. Who would have guessed that Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen, who spent 3 months feuding and trading fierce, no-holds-barred insults, would ultimately achieve massive success with Good Rain Knows the Season. Within just 24 hours of its August 14th launch, the show's popularity score on Hangguo hit 84.85 million, topping the charts for live-action series, new releases, and trending topics. Even more impressive, paid views surpassed 100 million in just 16 hours, while native views on Douyin also crossed the 100 million mark in 16 hours and 34 minutes. The show also earned a solid 8.4 rating on Hangguo. Guo Yuxin's ranking among actors surged from outside the top 20 all the way to 13th place. Is it the addictive plot, or does this bickering-turned-romance duo simply possess a magical chemistry? The subsequent data is even more surprising. Why did Good Rain Knows the Season stand out to become the first live-action short drama in August to break the 80 million popularity mark? Looking at the numbers alone, 2.472 million pre-registrations, 84.85 million popularity points in 24 hours, and top rankings across multiple charts, one might think the explanation for this breakout success is obvious. Yet, I suspect there's more to what keeps audiences hooked than just the hype of a viral hit. Over the first half of August, only 8 live-action short dramas on Hangguo surpassed 60 million in popularity. Good Rain Knows the Season smashed past 80 million, leaving the runner-up trailing by a massive 21.42 million points. Doesn't this commanding lead clearly demonstrate the audience's preference? Even more intriguing is that pre-registrations had already topped 2.472 million before the show even premiered. Does this suggest that what audiences were truly anticipating wasn't just a new story, but the chemistry resulting from the reunion of Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen? While the AI animated series The Beloved Junior Sister of Our Sword Sect, Season 4, topped the overall charts with a popularity score of 96.75 million during the same period, Good Rain Knows the Season firmly dominated the live-action short drama category. Doesn't this indicate that distinct audience segments are developing increasingly clear viewing habits? In my view, the true brilliance of this series lies in how it avoids portraying a whirlwind romance right from the start. Instead, it begins with a betrayal, something adults find hardest to face. Doesn't this approach make it easier for ordinary viewers to relate to the story? When Shisui discovers her husband's infidelity, she doesn't make a scene. Instead, she takes the evidence to Song Jiji. Forced to meet because of the same betrayal? Isn't this kind of opening, rather than the traditional tearful plea for reconciliation, more in tune with the romantic choices of today's young people? Two wounded individuals choose not to remain entangled in the past but to step away from their old lives, one heading to Dali to heal, the other staying by her lake for a fresh start. Doesn't this ethos of saving oneself before seeking love deeply resonate with today's audience? Meanwhile, the scenery of Dali, Kingshan Mountain, Arhe Lake, the ancient town, the evening breeze, and the sunset, casts a gentle, soft-focus filter over the relationship. Doesn't this allow viewers to feel as though they are traveling alongside the characters while following the plot? With a runtime of 89 episodes totaling 228 minutes, relying solely on melodramatic conflict could easily lead to viewer fatigue. However, by slowing down the emotional pacing and allowing the two wounded souls to draw closer gradually, the show actually fosters greater viewer engagement and loyalty. Guo Yuxin's portrayal of Shisui avoids the trope of the helpless, weeping victim. She is capable of both vulnerability and decisiveness. Doesn't this contrast make her character feel more like the real women we encounter in our own lives? As for Song Jiji, played by Wang Haozhen, his hearing impairment gives him a distant air, yet he reveals tenderness in the details. Doesn't this character, who holds back rather than rushing to express himself, releasing emotion slowly, perfectly echo the laid-back pace of Dali? Furthermore, this marks the third collaboration, following National Husband Takes Me Home and Meteor, so isn't the chemistry between them palpable to the audience without the need for excessive dialogue? Ultimately, I believe the success of Good Rain Knows the Season isn't due to a single factor suddenly clicking. Rather, it stems from the perfect convergence of the actor pairing, the emotional themes, the authentic location visuals, and audience expectations. Isn't this a sign that short-form dramas are maturing? What is even more intriguing is whether audiences are truly still satisfied with familiar tropes like domineering CEOs, revenge plots, and satisfying smackdowns? Or are more people beginning to favor adult romance stories that are less glamorous yet quietly resonate deep within the heart? If this trend persists, will future live-action short dramas shift away from merely chasing plot twists and instant gratification, moving instead toward a focus on character depth, emotional resonance, and authenticity? As Good Rain knows, the season emerges as a representative work of this shift. Is its success merely a brilliant, one-off breakout hit, or does it signal that the short drama market is quietly rewriting the rules of the game? Yet, what has truly kept the conversation around the show heating up seems to extend beyond the on-screen narrative. It involves the highly publicized partnership behind the scenes. What exactly is the story there? Rewind 3 months. Why did the controversy between Guo Yuxin and screenwriter Yifei generate such massive attention for the series even before it premiered? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.